Shocking fact. Did you know that nearly every woman harbors a secret, a desire so deep she would never dare to speak it aloud? Not to her friends, not even to herself. It's something she craves but will never openly acknowledge. What is this hidden longing, and why does it remain so deeply buried beneath the surface? Stick around as we uncover the truth about this unspoken desire. Before we dive deeper into this secret, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts on this topic in the comments below. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a whole new understanding of what women really want. The secret fantasy. Every woman desires to be claimed, not through force, not with cruelty, but with quiet certainty. Picture this, a moment where she surrenders, where her body reacts before her mind even catches up. She doesn't need sweet words or grand gestures. What she craves is to feel led. A man who doesn't ask, who doesn't need permission. His mere presence is enough to awaken something deep inside her. This is the kind of man she secretly dreams of, even if she won't admit it. Why it's suppressed. Women often bury this fantasy because they've been taught to be strong, independent, and in control. The world expects them to lead, but deep down they long to let go. They want to be swept up by a man who doesn't overthink, doesn't ask for permission, but takes the lead with confidence. This desire, while primal, doesn't fit the mold of modern romance, which is why it often remains hidden. The power of masculine energy, it's not about being taller, richer, or more charming. What women truly desire is masculine energy that guides them, not because they are weaker, but because they've been strong all day. In the presence of the right man, they finally want to soften. This isn't about dominating her. It's about offering her a space where she can let go, where she can trust your strength without question. If you give her the chance to trust your lead, her entire being will respond to you in ways she can't explain. The art of stillness. A story for you. I once witnessed a quiet man enter a room. He didn't speak loudly, didn't smile for approval, but there was something about him that commanded attention. Women noticed not because of what he did, but because of what he didn't do. He wasn't chasing anyone. He simply was. When he spoke, it was measured and thoughtful, leaving the space between words to settle. This stillness created an undeniable pull. The woman he was speaking to felt something she didn't expect, a magnetic presence, a quiet certainty that was irresistible, the importance of silence. This is the fantasy, to be with a man who doesn't try to impress with words but instead speaks with his presence. Silence isn't empty, it's full of possibility. When you don't rush to fill every space with words, you give her the chance to fill that silence with her imagination. This is where her desire truly lies. She wants to feel seen, to be understood without a single word being exchanged. The moment of surrender. There's a part of every woman that longs to be seen in a way no one else has ever seen her. She's been strong, she's been in charge, but deep down she wants to be led by a man whose presence makes her feel safe enough to fall. She doesn't want to perform or be in control anymore. She wants to relax, to be held without question. But here's the secret. Most men never give her the chance to experience this moment of surrender. They're too busy trying to impress with words, charm, and actions that only push her further away. How to awaken this desire? To awaken this part of her, it's not about trying harder. It's about being still. It's about being grounded in who you are. You don't need a pickup line. You need presence. This is a key point that's often overlooked. Women don't want to be controlled. They want to feel safe enough to let go. When you lead with confidence and strength, without pushing or overthinking, her body will respond before her mind even catches up. Real-life example. Let me share another example. A man enters a room. He's calm, composed, and doesn't rush. He listens intently, giving the woman space to speak and express herself. When he finally responds, it's not with a clever line, but with a simple observation. You talk like you want to be interrupted. It wasn't offensive, but it was deeply insightful. In that moment, he didn't just see her, he understood her. And that understanding made her lean in, both physically and emotionally. The power of eye contact. When you want to awaken a woman's deepest desires, it starts with eye contact. Not the kind that seeks approval or validation, but the kind that sees through her. The kind that asks a question she can't answer, one that gets to the heart of who she really is. When your gaze lingers, it speaks volumes. It's the silent assertion of your presence, and it is more powerful than any words you could say. The touch that awakens desire. Touch, but not to take. A simple brush on her arm, followed by a pause. Let the space between the touch and the retreat build tension. Desire isn't about what's constant. It's about what disappears, what makes her want more. The key to unlocking her desire lies in the space between what you offer and what you withhold. Don't rush it. Most men try to impress with constant chatter, over-complimenting or performing. But you don't need to chase, you don't need to fidget, you just need to be. And that presence, it speaks louder than anything else. The key to unforgettable attraction, the key to becoming unforgettable is simple. Be present. Less noise, more depth. Less trying to impress, more simply being the man you are. When you understand this, you'll realize that attraction isn't about being perfect. It's about being real, being grounded, and being confident in who you are. And trust me, when a woman experiences that rare kind of presence, she will never forget you. Conclusion and final thoughts. The secret to unlocking a woman's deepest desires isn't about words or flashy gestures. It's about presence. When you stop trying to impress and start being the man who leads with quiet certainty, you'll awaken something inside her that no one else can. So are you ready to step into your power? Will you be the man who awakens the desires she's never dared to admit? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If this video opens something inside you, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue to explore the depths of what it means to truly understand and connect with women.